Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Daily Destiny with Jessie B. I am Jessie Christensen, and happy Friday, happy Blue Friday for those in Washington or Seattle Seahawks fans. And this morning, I want to share why we need to stop going around and saying, that's crazy, to every good thing that happens to us today. And here is why. As I was leaving my best friend's house yesterday down in Chandler, and as I was leaving, I had this overwhelming feeling of just gratitude, of just thankfulness of how I met her and what a blessing her and her family are to me. And my initial instinct, my initial reaction was to say, that's just crazy. That's crazy. It's so crazy how we met. It's so crazy how we are so much alike. It's just crazy. And then I had another thought. Is it really that crazy? Or do we just serve a crazy big God? And so, good morning, Lynch and Robin and Michelle. Thanks for joining this morning. And so I just want to ask you some questions. Is it crazy when you get an encouraging word at just the right time? Is it crazy when you receive good news from the doctor, or when you run into somebody you haven't seen for a while? Is it crazy when you get a promotion, or when even as something as little as someone buying your latte in front of you, as small blessing as that is? That's crazy, right? Or do we just serve a big God, a crazy big God who loves us like crazy and who wants to bless us like crazy, from something as little to maybe finding a $20 bill in your jacket that you haven't worn in a while, or to finding your life partner? Whatever it is, God is crazy good. And so my challenge for you today and going into the weekend is this: when God surprises you with something crazy, amazing blessing, fight the urge to say, that's crazy, and replace it with the saying, only God. Only God. Because I think this will bring us into a posture of awareness that God is involved in our lives down to the littlest blessing. And so it might be crazy to the outside world, but we serve a crazy good God who loves us like crazy. And so, thank you guys for joining me this morning. Just two things before we end up. The first thing, as always, go Seahawks. We play the Cardinals this Sunday. And so my Seahawk girl will be a great conversation starter at church. And the second thing is, I will also be sending out my monthly newsletter next week. So if that's something you're interested in receiving, you can head over to my website at jessiebchristensen.com and subscribe down at the bottom. And so, good morning, Lynch, so good. Aw, thanks, Lynch. And so I hope you guys have a great Friday, a great weekend. And remember that you're worthy, you're beautiful, and you are strong. And I will see you guys on Monday. All right, bye-bye.